selfish and greedy bastards who only care about making money, that this helped to put him in the White House. And it was a complete fabrication. It was a complete charade, just perpetrated on the entire country.
So he's lost control of his bowels. He's lost control of his brain. That's who he is, Diaper Don.
New York, my city, where the wheels of the global economy never stop turning. My name's Donald Trump. I was billions of dollars in debt.
Spread this around. People need to hear about this. People need to know that this is what took place.
Good morning. We're in the lobby of Trump Tower. It's big. Who can create the most buzz? Good luck. New York City, it's the benchmark for success. Believe me, I know. My name is Donald Trump, and I'm the largest developer in New York. I even have a television show. I thrive on energy. This isn't a game. I'm not playing games. Who will succeed? Who will fail?
And if you were one of the 28 million who tuned in, chances are you were conned.
Nice looking group. Wow.
We scammed. We swindled. Nobody heard the racist and misogynistic comments or saw the alleged cheating, the bluffing, or his hair taking off in the wind. Those tapes, I've come to believe, will never be found.
I spelled my name wrong.
It's incredible.
It's all over the place and nobody even noticed. Amazing.
But by interrupting me when I'm knocking him, what are you doing to yourself?
Because I'm being truthful and I'll always be truthful.
How stupid is that, right? I plan to open the finest ice cream parlor anywhere. Trump's Ice Cream Parlor. How stupid is that, right? I've done really stupid things. Wouldn't you think that men would have the advantage in coming up with a toy?
I didn't have toys when I was a kid.
Why didn't you have toys? Your parents didn't buy you toys? Is that his fault?
I don't think it's his fault.
Okay. It's that time.
No one involved in The Apprentice was involved in a con with malicious intent. But we played fast and loose with the facts, particularly regarding Trump. Basically, they made him look like a winner. Like the furniture at his offices was shabby and scratched and cracking. And, you know, they basically just created an entire fantasy world to sell him as some sort of intelligent, well-spoken, great guy and, you know, incredible businessman. But basically, Pruitt explained that the whole show was a facade. There was like, you know, very little reality in this reality TV show. Even a lot of what Trump said on the show to the contestants was scripted.
But you did a really stupid thing.
I didn't think it was stupid at the time.
No, it's pretty stupid.
It was dumb.
I mean, you're so stupid. What you did was just stupid. Ivana, don't you think what he did was really stupid? Made a really stupid mistake, right?
Perfect.
A stupid, impulsive, life-threatening decision. I think you're the best one in the room.
Thank you.
Bradford, you're fired.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh.
He said that they basically put little scripts together for him, and Pruitt went on to recount Trump's inappropriate reactions and interactions with female contestants and crew members.
Demeaning women during his years on The Apprentice.
Reality show insiders tell the Associated Press that Trump rated female contestants and talked about which ones he would like to sleep with. The allegations are based on interviews with former crew members and contestants as well.
The character he played on The Apprentice, Americans love Donald Trump because of the character he played on The Apprentice, this tough, smart, funny boardroom boss that would go in every week and fire people and hire people, and he was always in charge. And I think that really set the template for the campaign.
And he shared a story about meeting the architect of the clubhouse at Trump National Golf Club. And Pruitt says that he complimented the guy. You know, he said, "Oh, you did great work here." And he told Pruitt, quote, It's bittersweet. I'm very proud of this place, but I wasn't paid what I was promised. Trump pays half up front, but he'll stiff you for the rest once the project is completed. Quote, if I tried to sue, the legal bills would be more than what I was owed. He said, take what I'm offering. So we sent the invoice. He didn't even pay that. The guy is a total con man in every way, shape, or form. And Pruitt also told the story of how in the first season, there were 2 male finalists. Now, this guy is now confirming it on the record. There were 2 male finalists in that first season, and Trump had to choose between them which one was The Apprentice, which one won, and was going to work with his Trump organization. So there was Kwame Jackson. He was a broker with Goldman Sachs. He was a black man.
Look at my African-American over here.
And then Bill Rancic. He was a white man. He was an entrepreneur who ran a cigar business. Kwame Jackson did a better job. So the female staffer reported back to Trump and really praised Kwame Jackson for what a great job he did. And Trump apparently looked at all of them and he said, quote, but would America buy an N-word winning? He would make, quote, raucous comments he found funny or amusing, some of them misogynistic as well as racist. They obviously edited those comments out of the show, so we all never saw that. And then he also said that Trump couldn't remember basic lines, because remember I was saying earlier, they were basically giving him a script. He couldn't remember what they were telling him to say. I mean, basic, simple sentences. He couldn't remember contestants' names. So what they had to do was take Trump and film him separately saying these things or saying the contestants' names while someone was feeding him the lines and the names. They would edit his voice into the final cut of the show. So you never saw him making mistake after mistake after mistake. And Pruitt also claims that Trump, quote, could barely put a sentence together regarding how a task would work, while the camera conveniently cuts away to the contestants who are listening and nodding. He sounds articulate and concise through some editing sleight of hand.
I think it was Russia.
So, complete and total scam. Trump is making another run at the White House. People I know enthusiastically support him and expect he'll return to office.
But we don't know.
It's not just hats, sneakers, a fragrance, or Bibles. Donald Trump is selling his vision of the world, and people are buying it. Knowing all they know, how could these people still think he's capable of being president of the United States? So just like Tony Schwartz has come forward and admitted, yes, I was his ghostwriter. I wrote Trump's book and I 100% fabricated who he is, helped to create this image of him that is completely void of reality, where he is competent and intelligent and well-spoken and tough and a good businessman. All of these people have helped him to perpetuate this lie. It is sickening. And this man rode all of that to the White House. He became the most powerful person on earth because all of these people lied for him to manufacture an image of him that has no bearing on reality. That is the farthest thing from the truth of who and what he is. And the people who really need to hear about this and see this are never going to. Look at people like Sean Diddy Combs and Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein, and we say, how did these people get away with so much for so long? And it's the same shit. It's because they have so many people around them who lack morals, who lack ethics, who absolutely refuse to look at the bigger picture, who are selfish and greedy bastards who only care about making money. And so they go along with this crap and they helped him. So yeah, they're all to blame. They're all to blame. And for the people who say, oh, I can't stand Michael Cohen and blah, 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 he's the only one, really, who has stepped up and said, yeah, I did. And I feel horrible about it. And I want to make amends. I want to do whatever I can to right the wrong that I did. Everybody else is just like, oh, hey, I knew about this horrible thing that Trump did or said, and I just kept it to myself. You know, pretend like I didn't have anything to do with bringing you one of the worst creatures ever to walk the earth, who literally attempted a coup, who literally could get back into the White House and try it again and never leave and install all of his sick, disgusting, vile, hypocritical, racist, bigoted, lying, cheating scum of the earth. I'm flabbergasted. I am beyond pissed off about all of the crap like this.
Are you seeing that there could be a problem there?
Yes.
What's the problem? There is a problem.
He would often soil himself on The Apprentice set. He's incontinent from all the speed, all the Adderall he does, the cocaine that he's done for decades.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
He's worn diapers since probably the 90s, but I saw it firsthand in the 2000s on Celebrity Apprentice in late 2000s, and we'd have to stop the show and change him, you know, and that was Keith Schiller's job.
The last piece that I think is the most important as well is the permission structure that has been created. And that is Trump has made it okay to be racist in America. He has made a climate of kind of toxicity where we can all go out and do things like Charlottesville. We can attack each other on race. We can roll back DEI initiatives. We can ban books. We can deny, you know, the racial reckoning that we tried to have in our country after George Floyd, and the fact that that's been a toothless tiger. So all those things are downstream effects of that permission structure that was created by the commander-in-chief in this country.
I feel good about it.
Our nickname for Keith was Wet Wipes. It's not a joke.
It's not good.
He'll start to freak out. You know, one time there was the word arbitrage on a cue card, and he started screaming that the script department was setting him up. You're setting me up. And he just freaked out and then very loudly evacuated his bowels, and you could smell it, you know, and the guy who was holding the boom mic, you know, was tearing up.
Never you mind, but when I put you on the stand tomorrow afternoon, we win the case. I got everything in the bag. I got a foolproof scheme on how to get you out of this whole mess.
Hey, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. Okay? It's defiled. If you broke the law, you can't say that. Hey, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go.